I've always been confused by Sundays. On one hand, lessons from the Bible teach us that God rested on the seventh day and that we should do the same. But in modern society, this conflicts with the hyper-productivity mantra that we must always be working on something. Over the past year, I've been able to find a balance of making Sundays a rest, work, and play day, and I think I've figured out how to make Sunday a productive, lazy day, and I want to share my secret with you. Sundays are a good day to prep for the week ahead. Now, what do I mean by that? What's the purpose of prepping for the week ahead? The purpose is very much to just feel like you're in control of the week coming forward. It's so easy to get swept up by the momentum of a week and things come out of nowhere, be it work things, be it social things, and it's very easy to feel like you just lose complete control of your week and that you just kind of get swept along by whatever it is that needs to be done. And I found that spending a bit of time on a Sunday to just think about the things that I want to do or the things that I want to achieve in the week coming forward have proved really helpful. And this manifests itself in a variety of different ways. So it could be meal prep for some people, right? Spending a bit of time on Sunday to prep some meals to make sure that actually if work is going to be super busy and they're not going to have too much time, they've actually done a lot of the work for meals and it's easier to have a nicer, healthier meal. But then it has a secondary benefit as well, that one, for example, for just reinforcing those good habits of eating better, eating healthier, eating cleaner, all of those types of things as well. And one of the things that I like to do on Sundays to really prep ahead for the week coming forward is to put some time in my diaries, particularly kind of the mornings before work and the evenings, of things I want to do. So that could be YouTube stuff, that could be family stuff, whatever it might be. But just so that when things come up during the week, that inevitably they will, I have that thing in my calendar already, and I can say, I can evaluate that and go, actually, you know what, I've got this in my diary already. Is the new thing, better or worse for me in terms of what I want to do? But having that in the calendar just reinforces that and actually ultimately really holds myself accountable for doing those things. So I found just thinking and spending a little bit of time about prepping for the week ahead has really just helped me feel more productive on a Sunday, but also just think more positively about the week coming forward. So I also find on Sundays that I benefit from having some non-tech time. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean basically putting away the screen. I'm sure, like many of you guys, I spend my pretty much entire week either in front of the TV, the laptop screen, or the mobile phone. And I use this time on a Sunday to just kind of put those things away. And don't focus on any YouTube videos or anything like that, but just try and basically do something different. And for me, that means going out for a walk, or that means trying out a recipe that I've maybe had in my recipe book for a long time, but just don't have the time to do during the week. But whatever it might be, having this non-tech time to kind of detox your body, your brain, and your mind, I've found is really useful. The other side benefit of this, which I've found, which is probably the reason why I'm continuing to do this, is because I've actually found myself thinking more creatively in this time. Many of the ideas for YouTube videos, for things that I maybe want to try or do at work, have actually come to me in the times where I'm not in front of a laptop or something consuming information or trying to consume inspirational stuff. It's actually been when I've distracted my mind. And so this is a part of my Sunday that I've definitely incorporated, and a thing that I think you guys should incorporate too, just because it allows you to just think so much more differently. I've also found Sundays as a really good time to reflect on the past week. Now, we live in a world where we know it's so much, so quick, be it deadlines, be it meeting new people, whatever it might be. And it's very easy to just forget about everything that happened in your life in the past week, be it the good things and the bad things. And I found just taking a bit of time on a walk or whatever it is you want to do while watching Netflix, to just sit back and think about and celebrate, honestly, the small successes in your life every single week. We often get caught up in this idea that success is only in major milestones, when you graduate, when you hit 1,000 subscribers or whatever. But actually that's just not the case, and actually we have successes, and we should celebrate our successes no matter how small or big they are, literally every single week. And that's something that I found that works really well for me, and I use this kind of reflection time on a Sunday to do that. And I think it really helps gear me up for the next week as well, because it helps me think about what things I may be a bit more conscious about going into the next week. Like, let's say, for example, my interactions with a certain person I wanted to improve or didn't necessarily like. I'm a bit more conscious about that moving into the week going forward, and I can make sure I, try something different or make a change basically. But that's kind of how I like to spend my Sundays. Now, it is an ever-evolving thing, and guys, these are things to separate over various Sundays. This is not about just making your Sundays not boring, but just making your Sundays filled with stuff. Sundays are also there still to just completely chill out and do nothing and go and see family and all those types of things. But in this video, I wanted to just share with you guys a couple of different things that I found that work with me on a Sunday to help me feel kind of relaxed, but also really productive on a Sunday. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. As always, make sure to subscribe. You guys know we're on the 1,000 subscriber grind. So I hope you enjoyed all this video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.